Hi everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and we're doing a late evening unexpected plant boxing here for anyone that's interested of some tropicals. I had intended not to buy anything more this year, partly because it's not a good idea to get tropicals in winter when I've got nowhere to put them and they don't like the dry atmosphere of the house, but also I didn't really want to spend any more money. However, with the impending Brexit negotiations happening here in the UK and Europe, I'm a little bit concerned that come January, if they haven't worked out some kind of arrangement or deal, it might prove difficult to buy tropical plants from the growers in Europe, because basically there's no one growing most of these plants in the UK, so it makes them really hard to buy any of the unusual stuff. I mean, to be honest, my collection is pretty much complete now anyway. I don't really need any more plants and I haven't got any room for them, but I thought I'd just pick up a couple more before the Brexit negotiations conclude at the end of December, because I didn't want to find, as I said, that it was very hard to bring the plants in, or there would be an import duty or tax to pay on top of what's already paid. And my other concern is it could be chaos if they can't get themselves organised by then, which means you could buy plants from an Italian or French grower and they could sit in customs or in the harbour or in a container for literally, instead of 2 or 3 days, they could be sitting there for weeks. So you'd have no chance of getting the plants healthy. So I just thought I'd quickly take a chance and buy some plants. Now, these have only taken about 4 days to come from Italy, but the problem is it has been cold, so I'm a little bit nervous about what we're going to find when we open up the box, what sort of damage, if any, has been done to them, because they do not like this cold weather. Okay. I don't see any massive disasters in the box at the moment. I'll try and get them out as quickly as possible because I don't want to do a particularly long video. See if I can get the plants out. Can't even remember what I bought now, so I'm going to have to... certainly one in there that's got no leaves on it. It may well be something that drops its leaves at this time of the year, or perhaps at winter they're just having to offload on me whatever they can. So the first one, I managed to free it from the box for you quickly. Okay, this is the first plant, well wrapped, well protected. Let's have a look at the label, see what it is. I think it says Eugenia aggregata, so I believe that is the cherry of the Rio Grande. So I'm just going to cut these vine tapes that are holding it bound together, which was obviously intended to protect it. So this should be the cherry of the Rio Grande. Yeah, it's a nice, pleasant looking little plant. I don't know much about, I've got one I'm growing from seed, but I thought if I could get the opportunity to get a reasonable sized plant that I would get it. So that should be a cherry of the Rio Grande. Obviously doesn't need this gigantic cane in it, it's just to protect it in the box. So that's that one. The next one, let me get this out, which looks, I can only describe this as being bald. I wasn't aware of having bought a deciduous plant, so I guess it might be shocked that it's dropped all its leaves. Let me see, we've got 2 stems here and a bamboo cane. I'm just going to have to open it up and have a look and see what it actually is. Seems to have lost all its leaves. I wouldn't say it's lost them in the box. Looks like it's lost them before they've even sent them, which isn't ideal. Certainly not a deciduous plant. So let me have a look at the label on the side. Now that bald looking plant, that's a Syzygium malacense. So that will be a Java apple, I believe. a bald Java apple. I mean, they're meant to be evergreen as far as I'm concerned, so hopefully that's going to make a recovery. We will see if I can keep that alive over the winter. And the final one, which was a spur of the moment purchase to fill up the pot, seems to be rather larger than I was expecting it to be. I was not expecting a plant of this size. This huge plant, the label says yellow guava. Now you won't be able to see it very well because it's height. See if it's got another label on the pot. Psidium catnianum yellow. So that is a yellow cherry guava. That is a really big plant. I was not expecting anything that size at all. I'll bring that back and show you how tall that is. Obviously it's got the branches have all been strapped up to protect it. Sorry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I don't know where I'm going to put this at the moment. Huge. Okay, so we may or may not be able to see, you probably can't hear me, but that's 6 feet tall. Fantastic size. That's a 6 foot tall yellow cherry guava. I'm absolutely blown away by the size of that. Fantastic. Just hope I can keep that one alive. Not so confident about the Java apple, we'll see. Anyway, that was a slightly longer unboxing. Took a bit longer than I expected. We've run up to 7 minutes now, and I'm trying to avoid doing long videos at the moment. So that was, so I've got a cherry of the Rio Grande, a wax Java apple, and the yellow cherry guava. So those are my last introductions, or last unboxing of the year, I should say. I have got a couple other plants which I haven't videoed yet, which I'll get round to in the next few days. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll feature the plants in a slightly more detailed video perhaps next weekend when I've got time to film them and have a closer look at each particular plant. And I'll catch up with you in the next video. So thanks everybody for watching. Please remember to give me that thumbs up. Much appreciate it. You can share the video with anyone you think might be interested. Obviously appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and of course click the bell if you want to be updated on new videos as they come out. So I'll catch up with you all soon. Look after yourselves everyone. Take care, stay safe. Brett out for now.